my daughter got diagnosed, I pretty much felt like my world was over.
My daughter was 1 year old, typically developing fine. One day, probably one of the worst days of our lives, she stopped breathing.
Here I was pregnant, and it took me a long time to get pregnant, and I finally had this baby who I love so much. The doctor said, "I think your son may have Down syndrome."
He was born at 1 pound and 7 ounces.
When I heard the word autism, I really just had no idea what I was going to do. I didn't even know what it meant.
I was afraid, what will happen to him? What will people think about him? What will people say?
At first it was hard, people staring, and it's like embarrassing, and you feel the need to explain yourself so they don't stare so hard.
I felt like just digging a hole in the ground and just going in.
It was just very sad for me.
The mission is to help a special needs child and to deal with the impacts that the child has on the entire family. My wife and I have lived with the challenges of having children with special needs for over 20 years. We understand that it's something that impacts the entire family.
They immediately hear about a case. They rush to the parents' home. These parents are in despair. They show them the roadmap, how they're going to pick them up.
They were able to help me instantly.
It's not an organization, they're my family.
We're here to service the family, to service the parents, the grandparents, and the siblings.
We're always thinking about what the parents and the family need before they know they need it.
They really make sure that you will find the school that's the perfect fit for your child.
We help the families get all the services they need. We help them get help in the home, which therapists to call day after day, week after week.
This is a multifaceted psychological, medical, and health situation that needs to be addressed. And they're doing it. They're doing it.
I don't know where these community parents would be without the shoulder of CARE to lean on.
Right when you talk to them, it's as if they know you, they feel for you, they care for you, and they understand what you're going through.
CARE has my undivided support. Of course, it has my blessings. And as long as there's special needs in our community, they're the go-to place, they're the go-to institution.
The only way that we can continue to help these children is with your help.
If you can't help them physically, our team can, but we need your support.
From the few families that they had just 6 years ago, they are now helping 300 families plus, all in our community.
We've serviced over 1,000 siblings. To date, we've obtained for our community over $40 million in value of services. There are hundreds and even thousands of people looking to our organization to hold their hand for the support and the encouragement and the guidance that they need.
CARE is one of the most compelling and remarkable organizations in our community.
CARE is not important. CARE is essential. CARE is life-sustaining. It's air, it's oxygen. Without it, a lot of these families would suffocate.
It is one of the most compelling, important people to give your money to. You have to put them on the top of the list.
I know it's difficult. I know we're all wondering what's going to be. But I know also, knowing our community, charity doesn't stop. C.A.R.E does not stop.
There are many great organizations. Everybody knows I've rarely turned down the microphone to help, to raise money. But for me, CARE is deep in my heart, and the work they're doing is God-sent.
These challenges don't go away. They're here. They have them forever. We're here forever to help them.
We need CARE.
We
need
CARE.
We need CARE.
We need CARE.
We need CARE. We need CARE.